Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Hi students, now in this video we are discussing polygenic inheritance. So in this video we are discussing polygenic inheritance. Now here polygenic inheritance, once you see there many genes, so many genes together controls the one particular character. Okay, so suppose if a many gene controls one particular character, no, so such kind of phenomenon we can be taken under polygenic inheritance. So simple many genes controls one character. Okay, now here polygenic inheritance first described by Nelson Abel. Okay, Nelson Abel, EBLE, Nelson Abel in kernel color of wheat. Okay, so kernel color of wheat. So in kernel color of wheat, Nelson Abel so explained polygenic inheritance. So now here polygenic inheritance point of view. So one character will be under the regulation of many genes. If for example point of view, color of skin in humans. So this is example one more time, color of skin in humans. Okay, so there what is information? Inheritance of inheritance of color of skin in human was studied by Davenport. DEVANPORT, Davenport. One more time, the inheritance of color of skin in human was studied by Davenport. So here human skin color is related to once you see there, human skin color is related to 3 gene pairs. Okay, now here Davenport scientist so discovered the which one color of skin color in humans. So thereby when he was discovered, no, so he was observed that one. So definitely here human skin color so human skin color is regulated by 3 pairs of genes. Okay, 3 pairs of genes. When Negro black, so here 3 pairs of genes only. So now Negro black, so there capital A. Okay, now you see there Negro black, capital A, capital B, and capital C. So that Negro black. So Negro black phenotype. So phenotype means definitely which will be appear to out. Okay, so Negro black color no, romba black color, capital A, capital B, capital C. Now we are taking. So that one phenotype. Now we are crossing with white color one. So with white color so phenotype, so means what is the character which will be expressed. So there small a, small b, and small c we are taking. Okay, so means white color one, small a, small b, and small c. Now we are crossing. So thereby here our knowledge point of view, what is the point we can understand? No, suppose monohybrid cross is there means we have seen parental characters. But here when we have crossed a Negro black and a white color, no, so intermediate phenotype has come. Intermediate phenotype. So thereby intermediate phenotype is there means according to the Mendel's experiment, no, any one of the parents only must come. Okay, but here when we have crossed with negro black with the white, no intermediate phenotype now we are observing in F1 generation. Amma point purida. So means intermediate phenotype is produced in F1 generation. Now let us see negro black. Now we are crossing with white color one. So negro black we are crossing with white color one. There negro black point of view, capital A, capital A, capital B, and capital C with small a, small b, and small c. When we have crossed, no, in F1 generation, we will be taking, so like this, so intermediate brown color. So intermediate brown color, so capital A, capital B with capital C, small c we are taking. So there, our knowledge point of view, Mendel's experiments point of view, so phenotypic F1 generation, any one of the parental characters we have seen, but here intermediate type. So when we are crossing with negro black with white color, no intermediate phenotype formation we are observing here. Next one, F2 generation also. F2 generation, once you see there, now here intermediate brown has come, no, so that one is F1 generation. Now here F2 also, what we have to do is inbreeding process we have to do. So inbreeding process, so there for obtaining of F2 generation, F1 into F1 inbreeding we have to do. So in strategies of food production, strategies for enhancement in food production we have seen now. So there likewise. So now here the phenotypic ratio is 1:6:15:20:15:1. Okay, one more time. So phenotypic ratio 1:6:15:20:15:6:1. Okay, so now here actually this particular table ratio, no, you no need to discuss, we no need to remember this one, but so what is the information here we are showing now exactly at spotlight, so you can remember those points. So human skin color, so color of skin color or color of skin in humans. So definitely this particular thing discovered by Davenport, and here 3 periods involvement is there in maintenance of skin color. So there black color we are crossed with white one, so intermediate phenotype we are producing in F1 generation. So here what is the thing is there, no, adi try to remember carefully. Okay, next one, phenotypic ratio also once 1 or 2 times by heart panikonga, so thereby so you will be knowing about this one. Okay, so next one, now cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance. So means here inheritance means we know very well. Okay, now inheritance means we know very well, that is carrying of characters. Carrying of characters from one generation to another generation. But here cytoplasmic inheritance now we will be discussing newly. So this particular concept actually particular concept, so we have to be discussed. Okay, now inheritance of characters which are controlled by cytogene or cytoplasm. So cytogene or cytoplasm, so such kind of so inheritance of characters which are controlled by cytogene or the cytoplasm can be taken as cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance. Next one, genes which are present in the cytoplasm is called as cytogene. So genes which are present in the cytoplasm we can be taken as a cytogene. Cytogene or plasma gene or extranuclear gene. Plasma gene or extranuclear gene. So extranuclear gene means what is a gene which is, or what are the genes which are situated outside of the nucleus. Extra means that is a point we have to discuss. Genes which are present in the cytoplasm is known as a cytogene. Now here what is the point? The plasma gene. So cytogene or the plasma gene or extranuclear gene. Extranuclear gene means what is the point? What are the genes which are situated outside of the nucleus? We can be considered as extranuclear gene. Okay, extranuclear gene. So gene which is situated outside of the nucleus. Outside of the nucleus means where we can take cytoplasm only, no? So that is the point. that particular points only here. A cytogene name is there, plasma gene is name is there, extranuclear gene is there, cytogene is there, cytoplasm is there. Likewise, there are different names are there. So all these names also we have to remember. Now total cytogene, total cytogene present in the cytoplasm. Okay, total cytogene. So means what are the genes which are present in the cytoplasm? Total cytogene we will be considering as plasmon. Okay, total cytogene present in the cytoplasm we will be considering as plasmon. Okay, plasmon, a gene which is located in the nucleus, karyogene. Suppose if the gene which is located in the nucleus is known as karyogene. Okay, a gene which is located in the nucleus is can be taken as karyogene. Means there the genes which are present in the cytoplasm we are considering as plasmogene or cytogene. Okay, but here what are the genes which are present in the nucleus now? Okay, once you see there total cytogene, so plasmon and karyogene. So likewise there are two different types of genes. Now next one is inheritance of cytogene in organisms occurs only through the female one, isn't it? Means here, so in cytogene or the cytoplasm inheritance, definitely that particular process takes place only because of the involvement of female one. Inheritance of cytogene in organisms occurs only through female. Okay, only occurs through the female means. So here what is the information we can discuss now? So female organism only playing an important role. So female organism only playing an important role in inheritance of characters from one organism to another organism. Okay, inheritance of cytogene in organism occurs only through the female one. Okay, now you see there because of a female gamete has karyoplasm. Because a female gamete has karyoplasm, simultaneously it has cytogene because of more cytoplasm. Means here once you see there now, I told you already in comparison of a male gamete and a female gamete now, female gamete size point of view it is bigger than the male one, isn't it? So because of the more cytoplasm in a female gametes now, it consists of, means a female gamete consists of both the karyoplasm and cytoplasm, isn't it? So there in the cytoplasm now we can find out karyoplasm as well as cytogenes. Point means, so because of the more cytoplasm in the female one, karyoplasm is present in the cytoplasm, and along with the karyoplasm we can find out the cytogene also. And whereas male one, if you see that no, so I will tell you already all the time what is that particular point. No, suppose if you take a male one, it is seems to be very small. That's why we are calling as male one is a very small one, and that's why micro, and a female one we will be taking as a mega. So that's why here what is happening in a female one, because of the more cytoplasm, so both kind of genes, means karyoplasm and cytogenes also both are present. But whereas in a male one, so only karyogene mattum present. Okay, once you see there, so both the cytogenes and karyoplasm both are present in the female's cytoplasm. Once you see there, inheritance of cytogene occurs only through the female. So here based on this particular point, what is the main important point we can take now? Inheritance of a cytogene so takes place through the female one, means here it is also known as maternal inheritance. Maternal means that is a female gametes involvement, whereas a paternal means that is male reproductive gametes involvement is there. So there is a reciprocal cross. If there is a reciprocal cross in the condition, then the results may be affected. So means reciprocal cross means we see now. So suppose in one particular cross, if you take a male one, someone no, so in another time no, so male one we will be considering as a female one, vice versa. Suppose in one experiment, so suppose if you take a male one as a capital T, in the next experiment, no, capital T, we will be taking for female. So that kind of explanation only, no, reciprocal class. Okay, so now here if you take reciprocal class means definitely results will be affected. Now cytoplasmic inheritance involving in essential organelles like chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, cytoplasmic inheritance involving essential organelles, so like so chloroplast and mitochondria. So thereby here in cytoplasmic inheritance, no, definitely involvement is there of chloroplast and mitochondria. So that's why this particular explanation we will be considering as organellar inheritance. Organellar inheritance means because of the involvement of chloroplast and mitochondria in this particular information, no, so that particular cytoplasmic inheritance we will be considering as organellar inheritance. Organellar inheritance. Here what is the point? No, one particular point I would like to revise. Now male gamete female gamete edutha, so male gamete nalli only, so we can see the presence of karyogene, but female one if you see there, no, there karyogenes are there as well as cytogenes also are there. This is the particular point you try to save panikonga. Now cytoplasmic inheritance means what is the point you have to remember, no, there female one involvement only is a more and more means, so cytoplasmic inheritance point of view, so definitely female gametes involvement is there. Definitely female gametes involvement is there. So what are the cell organelles mainly involved in cytoplasmic inheritance means chloroplast and mitochondria, definitely involvement is there. So because of the involvement of chloroplast and mitochondria in cytoplasmic inheritance, so that particular inheritance we will be calling as organellar inheritance. Organellar inheritance. Organellar inheritance. Now organellar inheritance or we can be considered as a cytoplasmic inheritance. For example point of view, organellar inheritance is true examples of cytoplasmic inheritance. So examples of organellar inheritance, these are true examples. So first example, plastid inheritance in Mirabilis jalapa. One more time, plastid inheritance in Mirabilis jalapa. So there, so cytoplasmic inheritance was first observed by Correns in Mirabilis. So Correns scientist already we have seen about him. So thereby here he was studied which one plastid inheritance even in cytoplasm inheritance. So there in Mirabilis jalapa, branch of leaf color is decided by the type of plastids present in the leaf cells. One more time. So here definitely leaf color is decided by the plastids present in the leaf cells. Means here plastids are mainly playing an important role in a giving of leaf color. So means what are the types are there or what are the types of plastids are present in the leaf, no? So these particular cells only are responsible for the giving of color, one particular color to the leaf. So means because of the type of plastids present in the leaves, so these particular leaves of that particular plastids, no, giving of color, and leaves also showing one particular color. So that particular color because of that nature, no, we will be considering that particular phenomenon as plastids inheritance. So it is an example of cytoplasmic inheritance. So means here what is the point, no, in plastid inheritance in Mirabilis jalapa, so we are discussing cytoplasmic inheritance, that too with the plastids involvement. So means when Mirabilis jalapa plant leaf color is decided by the plastids, no, that particular one we have considered as plastid inheritance. Next one, male sterility in a maize plant. Male sterility in a maize plant point of view, what is information here we can be taken means gene of male sterility is present in the mitochondria. ఏమో ఇప్పుడు మేల్ జీన్ స్టెరిలిటీ ఈస్ present in the mitochondria. Okay, so means before Melville's Jalapa information point of view we have seen in plastids. Ipo male sterility point of view, now we are observing that kind of a phenomenon. So responsible okay, ipo plastids inheritance, once you let us see plastids inheritance point of view, definitely there is involvement of plastids in giving of color, whereas in a male sterility in a male plant, no, there is involvement of male sterility point of view, there is involvement of mitochondria. Okay, so mitochondria involvement is there in a bringing of male sterility. Okay, so male sterility where in a maize plant. Okay. Next one, if a normal male plant, if a normal male plant crossed, if a normal male plant crossed with what? Crossed with female plant, so which has genes of male sterility, then all the generation of a male become sterile. A point understood there. So one more time, once you see there, normal male plant we are crossing with the female plant. So in this particular case, no, male sterility or the genes of male sterility will be there, then all the generation of the male becomes sterile. Why here we have written like that means, so our knowledge point of view we have seen, so means cytoplasmic inheritance, so definitely will be under the regulation of a female plant then. So here the female plant only having both characters, that's why here female plant bringing of male sterility characters. Female plant only bringing of male sterility characters, means what are the characters we are there related to the male sterility, no, those genes are there in a female one. Okay, so when female has all kind of genes, no, male becoming sterile one. So one point here, don't forget, actually male plant is there and female plant is there. If female plant having of male sterile characters, so because of in a next generation, no, what are the male are there, no, all these male are becoming sterile. Becoming sterile. Why? Because so what are the male sterility characters are there, no, all these characters are there in female one. So because of the female one, so even in the cytoplasmic inheritance also female involvement only is a more, no, so that's why here definitely in the next generation, so suppose if you observe, no, sterile characters, so we are observing more and more. So that is somewhat information of male sterility in maize plant. Male sterility in maize plant. The female plant only consists of male sterility genes. So female plant only consists of male sterility genes. So when this female plant consists of male sterility genes, no, so in the next generations, so definitely this particular female one only playing an important role, no. So because of this male plant, so in the next generations, we can see the presence of male with sterile condition. Okay, that is an example. So we can be taken male sterility in maize plant. So why? Because here male where we have shown now light, no, so there we have seen male gamete consists of only male nucleus and with very minute cytoplasm, there only chance is there for the karyogene. So that's why here because of the female one, but because whereas a female one consists of both kind of genes, karyogene as well as a cytogene. So that's why here female one playing an important role. Okay, actually this particular topic is new to us. You watch like this. Suppose if you have any problem here, so definitely in presence of you I will explain by one more time.